So can you take me back to that 2009 heartbreak loss? Sorry to bring it up.
Yeah, no, it's fine. That was probably, I think, the turning point in terms of my cricket is probably that 2009 50 over World Cup and then the 2010 2020 World Cup. And
Mm,
I remember, I think I batted at three and I'd had a pretty good tournament and scored runs when I'd needed to and helped us beat India to get to the final. And then was just so excited to have made the final. And I remember batting and just wanting the feeling of the game being over and us having won a World Cup. Like my parents had flown over and I hit a shot, tried to hit over the top and got caught at mid on. And I just remember after it thinking I just wasn't like present. And like at the time, I didn't meditate and I didn't really have a sports psychologist. I didn't know much about that. I just remember thinking I was just ahead of myself and wanted the result before I'd actually done the hard work. And then a similar thing happened in 2010. I'd same thing, had a good tournament, got to the final, and I did the old cricketer yes, no
hmm
word, and run Sarah McGlashan out at the non-strikers end in the final against Australia, and we're only chasing a low score, and then that really affected me because she was a key player for us. And I just remember being just absolutely devastated after that game, more so than 2009 because it was sort of a hint from a mistake. And I remember being like, I'm going to go and play basketball. Like, I can't do this, like, stuff cricket, and
mm,
having those sort of thoughts. And then after a bit of reflection, realizing that it was all mental and it was my mental skills that I needed to work on. So that was kind of a turning point in me sort of really appreciating that you couldn't actually create those pressure moments, but I'd now had two of them and I could learn from them and work on being more resilient in those times. So that was helpful in terms of my mental game moving forward,
mm.
as hard as it was at the time.
Yeah. So, because growing up, you were always better than the rest. With whether it was basketball and cricket, you were always the talented one, and you would work hard, and you'd be super fit and very athletic. And was that the moment where you kind of realized, I was like, hold on, I'm really fit and I'm really talented, but I haven't. Why have I not succeeded in these moments? What was, yeah? How did was that like the realization, or did you never really thought of it that way?
I think there was probably even at school, like we made basketball nationals final and cricket nationals final, but we'd come second. So
Mm,
I like had kind of through experience and history identified myself as not being able to win in those real key moments of finals. So like I
mm,
could perform right up until that, but when it came to finals, for some reason historically, I hadn't been able to help get the team across the line. So yeah, it was. I hated coming second. I would have rather have come fourth and fifth because I felt like I'd come second quite a bit. So
mm,
yeah, that was probably the realization that it's all good to be able to show those skills, but if you can't do it under pressure, then you're not going to win World Cups or you're not going to be the best player in the world. So that was the next step for me.
mm.